Hello and welcome back. Today our practice is all about balance and strength and focus. So we've got a lot of balances in there. It's aiming to build that focus up so we're really focused within our practice, allowing us to focus on our activity ahead. So yeah, join me on the mat, roll your mat out, make sure that you've got lots of space, you're listening to your body, do what feels good. And do message me if you have any feedback, any questions or anything like that. So we'll begin our practice in Shavasana. Take a lay down on your mat. Your Shavasana looks like a big starfish. If that is ever uncomfortable for your lower back, you can always have the feet maybe roughly mat width and drop those knees in together instead. Allow the eyes to close. And just simply slow down. Shutting out that day that we may have had. Just shutting out external distractions. And allowing that physical body to really melt down into the earth. And tuning in with every breath. If it does feel possible, we invite the breath to flow in through the nose, filling the belly up, filling those lungs up. The breath to flow out of the nose as the lungs empty, maybe the ribs draw in, and that belly button might draw down towards the earth. The breath in expands, and that breath in softens. Unclench the jaw, relax the eyes. Remembering that any time that mind wanders off, reconnect with the breath. Your breath aims to slow to ground you. Begin to give the fingers and the toes a little wiggle. Bringing in that movement, wiggling the arms, the legs, sway the head. Slide those arms together as you breathe in, sweep those arms up and over, maybe a little yawn. And then bring those knees into the tummy, give yourself a cuddle and maybe take a rock from side to side. A little massage. You might wiggle those toes and you might roll the head opposite side to those knees. The knees, the head then come back to the centre and release the arms beside the body. Palms flip upwards, helping the collarbones, the shoulder blades relax. Take a breath in and float both legs up. Knees can be a little soft. Maybe give those toes a wiggle. Maybe draw out some circles with those feet. You can have that clinking and clonking. It might feel available and it might feel good to keep those eyes closed whilst you're here. Do change directions with those circles. The eyes closed really helps us to feel the movement instead of watching or judging of what's going on. Begin to point and flex those feet and maybe then begin to feel those legs become a little more active, a little stronger. Breathing in as you point the tiptoes high and exhale as you flex the feet. Take your out breath, flex both feet, hold as you inhale and exhale, separate those legs nice and wide. Relax, again, feel those collarbones. Can you relax the chest, the collarbones? Can you keep active with the soles of the feet, pressing those heels away? Option here to place the hands on the inside of the legs. A little pressure to welcome those hips are further open. Maybe slide the hands up the inside of those legs. Hands then slide on the outside as you press those legs together. Cross over at the ankles and land the soles of the feet down. Land the arms beside the body as that chin comes to chest and we carefully come all the way up, hopefully straight into a cross-legged position. So do allow yourself to get that comfortable seat. If cross-legged isn't for you, sit however's good this morning. And sit tall. Breathe in, reach those arms high. Exhale, hands, scoop that prana, that energy to the heart. So we're really flowing with the breath today. Interlace those fingers as you breathe in, turn and reach to press up. Lift that gaze to the sky and as you breathe out, float the arms down. We land the fingertips, dropping that chin down to the chest. Relax those shoulder blades. Here, maybe sway the head a little side to side. Really feeling that movement, neck, upper back, spine. Allow the head to be still. As you bring those knees towards each other, look forward and reach those arms forward. As those arms reach, sit a little taller, take your rock back and you hover those tiptoes, those feet off the ground. Belly button scooping in so we sit tall and bring that opposite foot on top. Take a breath in and your out breath lands the feet, the ankles, those knees, and hopefully we've switched round that cross leg. So do have a little settle. Again, sweep the arms up, breathe in. Exhale again, grounding that energy down into the heart. Look to those fingertips. Interlace those fingers as you breathe in, turn and reach to press up. And as you exhale, float those arms down, taking your gaze to the right hand. The right hand flips up and we breathe in, lift. Slide that left arm away and reach the right arm up and over. Here we get a lot of the time that shoulder pinching into the ear. So do slide the hand away and soften that elbow inwards to relax the elbow, the shoulder. Maybe look high. Breathe soft through the nose. The breath in lengthens us away, and this exhale here draws this circle with the right hand. Land that right hand, inhale, lift arm up. And exhale, sweep over again, checking with that shoulder, that elbow. Left the palm here, facing the earth. Reaching those fingertips away, maybe looking high, if that's available. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, fold over. So land those fingertips, slide the opposite hand in, and walk those hands down. So you may land fingertips, relax the head. You may be able to land the palms, or you may be able to bring those forearms down. Relax the shoulders. Can you feel the sit bones press to the back of your mat just a little? And maybe have your little sway side to side. Begin to walk these hands back in. Palms of those hands come together and we breathe in, roll up, lift. Exhale, float those arms down, bring those knees in, and again, give yourself that cuddle. You like to round forward through the upper back, relaxing the head. From here, bring yourself into tabletop position, come to hands and knees. So do get that foundation tabletop, fingers are spread, wrists under the shoulders, knees under those hips. Keeping your drishti, your gaze down to that space between the thumbs so the spine and neck is aligned. Taking your rock forwards and backwards. Shifting the weight into the wrists, the chest, the upper back. Shifting that weight to the knees, the hips, those ankles maybe. And then take them into little circles. Get mindful of those circles. You can close the eyes and you might sway the head. Maybe you wiggle into the elbows a little. Change directions. Be fluid. Can you wiggle through the waist and the ribs? And you breathe in through the nose. Take your exhale to child's pose. Hips back. Fingertips forward and lower that front body down. Taking just a tiny moment to settle into the thighs, the hips, maybe the upper back. One mini spinal wave, so the mini spinal wave is inhale, round up, cat stretch. And as you breathe out, arch through that spine, through your cow, but melt yourself all the way back to child's pose. Hips sink back, forehead bows down. This one will take a mini flow, so we breathe in, round up, cat stretch, chin to chest, look to the thighs. Gaze comes to that front line of your mat, those elbows they bend and carefully lower all the way to the earth. Breathe in, land that belly button, lift the forehead, the heart, tuck the toes, take toe tuck child's pose. So here we sit those hips back to the heels. Fingertips reach for the top of our mats. Pressing into the toes. Breathe through the nose. Slide fingertips maybe a little further, but do be mindful of that upper back. And breathe in, round open cat stretch. Breathe out, pause to reset your tabletop, untuck those toes. Press left hand, reach right arm up, feel those fingertips lift, breathe in. Exhale, needle through the thread, slide the right arm all the way through, land onto the back of that arm, maybe rest the ear down to the ground. You're pressing into that left hand a little and looking over left shoulder if that's available. Coming through some options, so we can stay with our needle through the thread, or we can lengthen this left leg away, tuck those toes. Feel the toes, the calf, maybe again stay. Or option here, walk that left arm forward and you might make like that little spider hand, or you might press into the palm of that left hand, pressing into the back of that right arm. Breathe through the nose. Breathe out, land the left hand back, land that left knee back, and left leg can stay out long actually. Press into that left hand and inhale, reach that right arm up. As you breathe out, draw a big circle, reach the right fingertips to the back, open the chest, float it down, and then reach those right fingertips forward. Take your gaze down to the left thumb. Option we stay, or here, lift the left toes, which is why we decided to keep that leg out long. So you can stay, opposite arm to leg, the hips stay level, or a little back bend. We inhale, lift the arm and the leg. Exhale, curl, crunch under, chin to chest. Take that again, breathe in, lift the fingertips, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, crunch it, keep strong. Inhale, lift, last full one each way. And exhale, crunching under. This one here, we breathe in, lift the arm and the leg. As you breathe out, bend that left knee, option right arm reaches back and we hold, or right hand might be able to find that left foot and lightly press the left foot into that hand, shoulders back, crown of the head high. Can you lift that left knee, left thigh a little higher? Spread through that left hand and breathe out. Take your child's pose. Feel that lower back soften off. Close those eyes, maybe have a little sway. This left side, feel that prana, that energy in the left side right now. And you might choose to land the elbows as you wrap the right hand around that left wrist. Give those left fingers a little wiggle and draw those circles out with the hand whilst you're holding it still, just allowing you to work and move into that wrist a bit more. Lengthen those arms out, palms press to the earth, mini flow. Inhale, round up, cat stretch, look to the belly button. Exhale, long spine, elbows bend, slowly lower. Breathe in, land that belly button, lift. Tuck those toes, toe tuck, child's pose, hips sink back. Fingertips reach forward, follow that breath as you inhale, roll up, cat stretch. Exhale, pause to your tabletop and untuck those toes. Right hand presses, breathe in, reach from the right wrist, those left fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, needle through the thread, slide that left arm through, land into the back of that arm. Maybe again, you're pressing into the right hand as you look over right shoulder. And again, we might choose to stay, or option inhale, lengthen the right leg and tuck those toes. Are we still breathing soft? Option 2, breathe in, reach right arm high to the sky, and then reach that right arm forward. Landing either the right fingertips or the palm of that right hand. Pressing the right heel back, maybe pressing into fingertips or that right hand. Breathe out, slide the right hand back under that shoulder, and inhale, left arm up. As you breathe out, draw that big circle, reach it back, and then sweep those fingertips forward, gaze to right thumb, and hover right tiptoes up, hold. Again, maybe we stay, maybe here is enough, or we lift the arm and the leg, we breathe in. Exhale, crunch under. Breathe in, lift nice and high. Exhale, crunching, curling under. Inhale, last full one each way, and we breathe out, we keep it focused and controlled. We inhale, we lift the arm and the leg. Breathe out, bend that right knee, left fingertips reach back, and this is enough, or we hold that foot. Press into the earth. Feel the crown of the head lift. Maybe feel those right tiptoes lift. Reach the heart forward. Breathe through the nose. One last breath in there. Exhale, release, take your child's pose. Sink all the way back. Close down through those eyes. Again, you might rock a little side to side, rolling along the forehead. You might choose to wrap the left hand around the right wrist and just give those fingers and that wrist a little wiggle, a little movement. Arms out long, palms pressed down. Breathe in, one mini spinal wave. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, arch through that spine, through your cow, and sink yourself back. Follow that breath, so as you breathe in, round up, cat stretch. But as you breathe out this time to down dog, tuck those toes, look forward, press into the earth, lift those hips up. Relax the head. Step those feet comfortably in that first down dog. So feet just a comfortable stance. And maybe paddle that dog out just a little. Do you want to give the head a little roll and a little clink and a clonk in the neck? You want to kind of wiggle through the lower back. Breathe. Soft. And hold that stillness. Feel those hips float up, back and down. Rise onto your tiptoes, breathe in. Exhale, press those heels down. Softly bend into the knees and breathe in. Walk the hands to the back of your mat. Land down through the soles of those feet. Knees here are very, very welcome to stay a little soft and allow yourself to fold. Again, the head might like a little nod, yes and no. The fingers might like a little wiggle, a little circle out. Maybe ragdoll arms as well, and we have a gentle sway. A little bob and a bounce. Release those arms, soft knees, inhale, root to rise, come up. Roll up, little bit by little bit, sweep those arms all the way up and over. And then again, we ground that strength, that energy to the heart. Here, heel toe these feet, mat width apart, so you've got a slightly wider stance. Breathe in, reach up, palms press. And exhale, fold down that centre line. Really feel that tilt. Relax the hands, relax the head at the bottom. Feel a slight different fold with those feet wider. And begin to bend into one knee. And then the opposite knee. Relax the crown of that head so the neck is soft. Sway yourself side to side, really work into your body. Breathe through the nose. Find that stillness. Breathe in, float halfway. So you may lift your fingertips. Here some of us may prefer to have those hands to shins. Bend into those knees so those hands can land, and then walk the hands to the top of your mat. Hands are shoulder width, feet for mat width, so you've got a slightly wider stance with the legs as we hold this slight different plank. We drop to those knees, bring those feet a little closer, and then lift those hips back to Adho Mukha Savasana, your downward facing dog. Float that right leg up and flex into the right foot. Here, checking with that left arm is nice and strong. Press through the palm, the shoulder. Gaze comes forward and we breathe in, right foot steps between those hands. Wiggle that foot through so it's nice and flat. Land through the left knee. Breathe in, exhale straight to runner stretch. Hips to the back, right toes lift. Bring the chin down to the chest. Feel that belly button scoop to the back. Look forward. Inhale, land that right foot, and as you breathe out, reach those arms above the head. Take a breath in. Exhale, we take cactus arms. We breathe in, reach up, gaze forward, and as you breathe out to runner stretch, but can we have a balance? Can we sweep those fingertips behind us? Fingertips are welcome to land. We want to see if we can keep ourselves a little lifted. Strong through that tummy. Breathe in here, keep the leg out long, those arms lift. And exhale back into that balanced runner stretch, fingertips behind us, breathing in. Exhale, land that right foot, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, cactus arms. So really, really flowing. Last one, breathe in, reach up, gaze forward. Exhale to runner stretch, but can we have those cactus arms still? So playing slightly different. Again, keep that runner stretch position, but breathe in, fingertips, crown of the head lift. Exhale, land that right foot, bring those hands to the heart. Left toes are tucked. Option, you can use those hands and land them, or we find that focus point, we breathe in. As you breathe out, shoot that left heel to the back. Can you lift that knee off the ground? Reach those fingertips high and separate those arms. Lift that gaze up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, turn to a wide leg fold. So toes face that long edge of your mat. Take your fold all the way down. Relax the hands. Relax the head. Have a little play. Do you want to bend into one knee and then the opposite? Can you sway that head, neck and shoulders out? Are you wiggling into the ankles, into the feet? Are those toes gripping? Can you spread through the soles of the feet? And then keep turning to the top of the mat. So the right foot faces forward, pivot on the ball of that right foot, and left foot, sorry. And inhale, left foot steps up. Exhale, take your fold. Bend into those knees and breathe in, root to rise, come up. Sweep those arms up and over the head and ground that energy, that strength to the heart. Press into that right leg. This left leg, it hovers, and this left knee scoops up to the tummy, flex that foot. Belly button scoops in. We stand nice and tall. So your option is to stay balanced. Your option is to stay with those hands at the heart, or we relax those arms down, relax collarbones, shoulder blades, and then we breathe in, reach up. Palms press, exhale, bring those hands into the heart. Interlace these fingers, keep those left toes flexed. Breathe in, turn and reach to press the palms to the sky. And as you exhale, float those arms down. Land that left foot, rise straight to tip toes, breathe in. Exhale, take your swan dive, land those feet, take that sweep fold, mind objects around you, breathe in, float halfway. Exhale, soften. Inhale, right foot back, look forward, retain that breath, left foot steps to plank, option straight to dog, optional little child, little chaturanga, or your full chaturanga lower down. Can you squeeze the elbows lightly in? Inhale, roll forward, cobras up dogs, and downward facing dog, lift those hips up and back. Maybe a long breath in through the nose, and a sigh out the mouth. Hold. Relax and breathe. Breathe soft through the nose. Left leg, inhale, left leg lifts. Flex that left foot, press away through the earth, press away through that left heel, look forward. Inhale, left foot steps through. Exhale, land that right knee down. Make sure that left foot is flat as you breathe in forward. Exhale, hips back, peel the sole of that left foot off the ground and drop your gaze to the right thigh. This lengthens through that spine from the lower back to the crown of the head. This left knee is always welcome to stay a little soft if that's best. Breathe out, land that left foot, look forward, inhale, lift. Exhale, take those cactus arms, melt into the right hip flexor, open the heart, breathe in, reach up, look forward. Exhale, run and stretch with fingertips back. Remember those fingertips can lower if that's best. Feel that right hip wanting to square forward, feel more side, left hamstring. Exhale, land that left foot, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, those cactus arms, spread your left footprint. Breathe in, reach high, gaze forward. Exhale to run a stretch, and if we can, we bring those cactus arms back. Shifting that left hip back. And breathe in, lift up. Exhale, back to that runner stretch, back to those cactus arms. Take your in-breath. And as you breathe out, land that left foot, hands ground us at the heart center. Right toes are tucked. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring that right knee off the ground. Remember, you can use those arms if you need. Square right ribs forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, separate those arms shoulder width. Maybe lift that gaze. Breathing in. Exhale, turn to your wide leg fold. Toes face that long edge of your mat. Take that tilt, that fold all the way down. Relax the head. Once again, you may want that little mindful sway. Can you sway the ribs? Maybe the head. Maybe spread into the toes. Keep that sway going as the left toes face the top of the mat. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. And as you inhale, right foot steps in. Exhale, take your fold. Breathe in, root to rise, come up. Sweep those arms at that back bend and ground that prana, that energy to the heart. Balancing on the left leg, so shifting your weight here into that left leg. And the right knee lifts up to the tummy. Flexing into that right foot if you can. You may stay grounded, keeping that energy awareness within, or we drop those arms down, we feel the shoulder blades relax. We breathe in as we scoop up. Exhale, grounding at the heart. Interlace these fingers, breathe in, turn and reach to press high. And as you breathe out, the arms, they float down, and we carefully float that right foot back to the earth. We then rise straight to tip toes, breathe in. Exhale, take your swan dive, land those feet, take that big fold, fold, fold. Touch Mother Earth and breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale to soften. Inhale, left foot steps back, look forward, right foot steps to plank. Option straight to dog or child's pose, or again you take full chaturanga or knees, chest, forehead. Breathing in into cobras or your up dogs. And last down dog of our practice today. Lift those hips, take that breath in and then sigh out. Breathe through the nose. Bend into those knees, look forward and inhale, step or jump into a seated position and lengthen those legs out nice and long. Have that ground down, feet roughly mat width. Breathe in, lift, and exhale, take that fold. Here those knees can be a little soft, those toes, they can roll out to the side if they need to. Enjoying that tilt, maybe a little hip opener as you soften down. Already feeling ourselves slow down. Beginning to invite that softness in. Beginning to invite that sense of calm and ease as we ground ourselves once again. Drop chin to chest, roll up. Bring those palms of those hands together, breathe in, lift. And as you breathe out, float those arms down, draw a circle, reach those arms forward, breathing in. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in, begin to roll through that spine, slowly lower all the way down, returning the shoulders, the backs of the arms, the backs of the hands into the earth. Close those eyes. Breathe. You feel maybe a little tingling sensation across the whole body. Created that prana, that energy. As we allow ourselves just to simply soften for a moment, relax those shoulders away from the ears. Feel that body return to the earth. Feel the effects of your practice. Feel yourself slow down. And whilst you are resting here, have a little check-in with that body, the toes, the soles of the feet, the ankles. We simply thank them for their balance, their strength. The legs, calves, knees, thighs, hips. We thank them for every step they take with us. The spine, supported against the earth right now, keeps us held upright. All the way through the back of the neck to the crown of the head. The fingers, the hands, for picking things up, for holding things. Arms, shoulders. We thank them again for picking things up, for cuddling our loved ones. We love our whole body. The chest, the heart. Making your way up as you just thank the mouth, nose, eyes, relax them. Just notice them. Noticing them helps us be grateful for what they do for us. Sending your whole body that loving kindness. And your kind mind for choosing to create time to roll your mat out. Reconnecting mind, body, spirit. Ooh. Give those fingers, those toes, that little wiggle. Maybe the head, the ankles, the legs, a little clinking and clunking returns. And then sweep those arms up and over, breathing in, take a big stretch, a big yawn. Scoop those knees into the tummy, give yourself that cuddle. And we've lain for a while there, so do be careful, but do slowly return yourself back to your comfortable seat. Maybe we'll use a block after that practice, and we'll just have a little moment to sit tall, to close the eyes. Lift tall through the crown of the head. Place the palms of those hands together as we just conceal our practice. Om Shanti. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please just do let me know. And yes, we did some balancing, some focus, some core work, some grounding. Let me know what you think and if you have any requests.